To Japan next, where the Tokyo Olympics chief Yoshiro Mori is to resign. Mori sparked outrage in Japan and abroad with his claims that women speak too much in meetings. Now, for more on that, we can cross to Michael Penn in Tokyo. Hi, Michael. Can you tell us more about the background to this resignation?
Well, the background is that former Prime Minister Yoshiro Mori, who's been acting as the president of the 2020 Olympics, actually has a very long history of gaffes. In fact, when he was Prime Minister around 20 years ago, he had to resign with less than 10% support at that time, mostly because of saying things that he shouldn't have said, and with a lot of pressure. Both coming from internally and outside the country. Maybe most notably, the governor of Tokyo, Yuriko Koike, had said that she would sort of refuse to meet with Mori to talk about the Olympics. With all of this heavy pressure, he was finally sort of levered out of the office. But, the prime minister was not going to push him out. The ruling party was not going to push him out because he has a lot of political influence. But in the end, the international pressure and the public pressure did get him to resign.
Could this be the coup de grace for the 2020-2021 games? I mean, it's already been postponed. COVID obviously impacting everything and throwing everything up in the air. Where does this leave the Tokyo Olympics after a one-year delay?
Stumbling and in trouble. I wouldn't say it's a coup de grace. That's probably still coming. But the latest polls show that only 15, or actually less than 15% of the Japanese public still believes that the Olympics should go forward at this time, this summer. The bigger issue, even bigger than Mori, is the issue of the COVID-19 pandemic and whether it's even practical to hold the Olympics. It seems that they're going to try to replace Mori with another 84-year-old man, which probably isn't going to help their case much. So the Olympics are in big trouble, but the Japanese government hasn't thrown in the towel yet.
OK, Michael Penn, thanks for that update on that situation from Tokyo.